everyone. Today I would like to show you an album I made a while ago. It's a travel album filled with pictures, memorabilia, memories, and this is my favorite kind of album. And I used a chipboard base. This is the base, it's suitcase base from Mintay Papers new release. It comes with this intricate element on the top. The solid pages in the shape of a suitcase, and they come like 6 of those solid plus 1 intricate, but I only used 2 solids for the cover plus the intricate element on the cover, and I made paper pages inside because I wanted to add a really lot of pictures. I haven't counted, but more than 100, I think 120 is inside. So I needed to kind of adjust the album base, but it's totally fine because this is what you do with your craft supplies. I wrapped the album using, oh my god, using the fabric. This is like a jeans fabric, and I added the back and the sides, and I made those flap with velcros to close the album too. So the album, the cover isn't decorated like in a very bold way. It's just this intricate element, and I used inks to cover it with, like, to create leather-like look, and I added embossing powder here and here to add this metallic look for those elements that are usually made of metal on the suitcase. And the back cover isn't decorated in any special way. It only has the sticker travel journal. So let's get inside. I really love going through this album because it's filled with secrets, flaps, and hidden pockets, and my kids love it too. So this is the back side of the front cover, and I use a lot of magnets here. So this one is adhering with the magnet, so it won't open by itself. And I just want to warn you, I am mixing Polish and English all over the album, depending on which word was shorter and depending on the stickers, alpha stickers I had. So this is the element decorated with some travel items, and I used both Next Trip collection from Mintay Papers and travel book. And I also reached for the very old Wanderlust collection. They kind of complement each other. And those like cork-like patterns are from the basic book with neutral backgrounds. And I also mixed in some alpha stickers. They are from like very old stash. And I think Simple Stories stickers too from one of their travel collection, like those narrow strips with words, word fetty, because Mintay stickers are quite thick, and as you can see, album is thick already, so I didn't want to overdo it. So this is the front cover, and we have this element, just a decoration. We have the picture. This is like a travel to London, and we were on the plane. There is the journaling. I like printing my journaling because, first of all, you can change what you are driving, what you are writing, and you can also make the font smaller, bigger, depending on the spot you have. And I don't like my handwriting, so this is the front cover, and it opens here too. So we have more pictures from the flight and from the airport, and this is how it closed. And this is our first day. We went to Brighton to see the cliffs, and there are the pictures from Brighton, but it's not all. It opens, so we have more photos from that day too. And I'm closing it. When you rotate the page, there is even more pictures from that day. So those are those white chalk cliffs, and it opens like this. This is the magnet connection too, and we have a flap. We have fish and chips for dinner, and you pull it because each page has a pocket inside, and you will find the journaling for this day, so it's hidden, so not everyone who is going through the album can read it, but it's still there. And here is another page. This one is from the other day. I tried to make it like day by day. So this one is from our first riding with London Tube. And I have the tickets from the tube here. So I just added them to this page. They are like decorative elements, but they are also a memorabilia. And here on this front flap of the page, I have the map of the tube lines in all over the London. So this is also like a memorabilia that I kept, and I just put it into the album. Some of them are too big to fit into this 6x8 size. Well, they are smaller than 6x8 the pages. So this is the London Tube, but it's not all. It opens up. And we have like a first walk along the Thames River. We were there for the Christmas, so we had like a Christmas Eve and Christmas days in London, and everything was decorated beautifully. And here is another page with journaling, and when you pull it out, there are some leaflets that I had with like where we walked. There was this big Christmas market. I used craft paper to coordinate with next trip collection, because I thought it will kind of bring everything together. And this is the other page, more pictures from the walk. And we also took Thames riverboat, and this is those are the pictures taken on the riverboat. So we have like a Tower Bridge, we have the gherkin, and I added, you know, by hand everything we have seen there. And there are more pictures, and in travel book you can find some Tower Bridge graphics and Big Ben graphics. So I was very happy to have them here, because I could incorporate them into my album. And this is the another page. We visited Sea Life Aquarium on one of the days. So I created this extra page with 2x2 pictures. They are quite dark, so they are not, you know, the pictures you would put into the nice layout, but they are great for the album. And I created one shaker pocket with sequins that look like bubbles. Well, they were supposed to look like that. And I fussy cutted some fishes from the pet book, because the new pet book has the pages for all types of creatures, like pets. So I have those fishes from the pet book, and they were great to decorate. And here with the Christmas book, I had the elements from some Christmas collections, so those are not from next trip line. So here it is, and we have the journaling page also here. So you can read what we did in the aquarium. And here are more pictures from our walk along the Thames. Again, I have another bigger Big Ben here, because this is the Big Ben. It wasn't nicely displayed because it was being renovated, but it's here. And I added this transparency page here to kind of, you know, whip things up. And I have like a Big Ben and London Eye on the other side described. And we have another page, more London sightseeing. This time we were on the Tower Bridge into the tower. So I have this flap with magnet, and it says Tower Bridge. And again, I have this Tower Bridge graphic from a travel book. And when you rotate the page, I have this big leaflet. We were taking this hop on, hop off bus tour, and I have the leaflet of all the lines, and I really wanted to keep it, but it was just too big, and I couldn't kind of trim it in any way that would be making sense. So I just put it into one of the pockets with the journaling, and I just I need to press it more, and I just bend it like this. It doesn't look pretty, but this album wasn't supposed to be only pretty, it was supposed to be filled with memories. And on the other page I have two flaps, they close with the magnet here. And another page, this is the visit to Natural History Museum, and I have a flap because this album was made like it was work in progress. I printed my pictures, I counted the 6 pages, and then I needed to squeeze all the pictures onto the pages. So I checked how many pictures I have for this particular page, and then I was adjusting everything with enough flaps to hold all the photos. So this is Natural History Museum, and as you can see, this one is rich in flaps because I had a lot of pictures. Here is the clock from Andy and the Dinosaurs. This was the BBC show that my kids really loved, and I have like those 4x4 pictures. And as I had a lot of them, I created kind of harmonica element, so I could add all the pictures. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 pictures on those spreads. So a lot, as you can see. And there is another page. We were visiting HMS Belfast, and there is the ticket from Turing, the ship, and the page opens for even more photos. And I also have a flap with journaling for that day. So this is the HMS Belfast, and another page visiting Tower of London. And again, there is a flap. It opens, so I have more pictures from within the Tower of London. I also have another page with hidden journaling here. So this is how it looks. And there is another page. This one is about visiting Greenwich. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it well. But I decided to create this round flap because, I don't know, it reminded me about Earth, and I wanted to add like the Earth die cut here, but I was too lazy and my desk was too cluttered to bring the silhouette cameo on top of it. So I just added the picture. I added like east and west because this is like where we were standing. And I have the more pictures here, and this one opens like 3 times, and I have not only the picture of the prime meridian, but also the screenshot of my phone with the it's compass, I don't know what is the English word, showing that we are exactly on this 0, 0 west. So we have more pictures from this day, and as you can see, I added prime meridian because in Polish it would be południk zero, which is much longer and needed like letters that are not in English, so I thought it will be easier to add it in English. But here we have Reis po Tamizie, which is a Thames cruise, and I had those letters. I didn't have, I think, C or something, so it was easier for me to make it with Polish words. So it's a benefit of using 2 languages. And here we have more pictures from that day. We were like cruising to Greenwich by Thames, and I snapped a lot of pictures about that day. And I also could add more photos here, but I didn't have as much, so I just added them on one side. You can tell it's the last page because I was running out of ideas and elements to decorate things. And I also have the ticket for the river cruise, and I have this page with journaling that included this day. So this is, but it's not over. When you open it, we have forgotten trip to M&M's world. It wasn't the last day, it was one of those days, but I put the pictures on the side and I forgot about them, so I put them here. And this is the very last photos of the trip, us flying back home. So again, I added something similar like on the front cover, and that's it. As you can see, album is so thick and filled with a lot of fun memories, and I can't wait to make more of this kind of albums from our other trips. And the size is like very compact and small, but still you can add a lot of pictures if you are creative and if you don't want to have full 10 by 15 centimeters photos inside, which is like 6 by 4. And that's it. I love how it turned out. I hope you love it too. I have a surprise for you. I will be having tutorials, like I have a lot of videos recorded while I was making this album, and I will split it into a few videos so you will be able to learn how to make similar album. I hope you will like it, and I hope you will challenge yourself to create your own travel albums. So thank you so much for staying with me today, and see you on the video where I will show you how to make this album. See you soon. Bye. Here are some other videos you may like. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel to never miss any new video. Thank you again for watching, and see you on some other video.